As a 31-year-old husband and dad, I've entered a season of life where I have many responsibilities and I'm incredibly busy doing things all the time. And one thing that has become apparent during this season is that time is precious and should be protected at all costs. The famous quote by Benjamin Franklin, "Time is money," rings more true than ever for me. And if you're anything like me, you have spent some time listening to a specific podcast or watching a specific YouTube channel in hopes of learning something that you are able to then turn into a hobby or potentially convert to a business even someday. For me personally, I spent dozens and dozens of hours listening to a real estate podcast called Bigger Pockets and a financial budgeting podcast called I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. And what I've discovered is that, yes, you can continue to learn more and more as you spend more time listening and studying. What I've also found is that you learn the basics quickly, and then after that, you start to experience diminishing returns. For example, if you're looking to buy a real estate investment property, it really doesn't take that long to learn how to financially model a potential deal and how to learn to write a lease document. So listening to a podcast over and over again on these subjects will start to begin to serve you less and less over time. It's the same thing with Ramit Sethi's channel. Once you've listened to a few episodes, you begin to understand the basic principles of money management and how to live your rich life. And after that, you start to experience diminishing returns as you continue to listen. This is why I challenge you to not get caught in analysis paralysis. You need to either take action or move on to something else. Out of all the people in this world, only a small percentage actually take the time to learn new things and increase their knowledge and their skills. But unfortunately, that's not enough to truly change your life. Out of that small percentage of people that continue to gain more knowledge and increase their skill set, an even smaller percentage of those people actually take that and then go and do something with it. Don't be one of those people who has listened to hours and hours and hours of content but has not actually gained experience doing anything. You're actually wasting your potential by doing that. And let me tell you, it is very difficult to actually take action. It took me years to actually make videos and post them to YouTube, even though I had ideas percolating for forever. But you have to take action to truly make the time that you spent learning about something worth it. Reading business books will not serve you unless you actually take the time to put into practice some of the principles that you learned. Reading the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the most influential books ever written, does nothing for you if you don't take those principles from the book and go out and get experience and actually try to win friends and influence other people. Don't be a filing cabinet full of information that just sits dormant in the same place for decades. Go and buy that investment property. Take the time to actually develop your own personal budget and what a rich life means to you. Don't be afraid to fail. The greatest minds in the world have failed many times and will continue to do so. But remember, it's impossible to succeed without trying. That's all for this video. I challenge you to not get caught on the sidelines when you have the skills to be in the game. Avoid analysis paralysis and move on if something is no longer valuable to you or no longer serves you in any capacity. Good luck in all your endeavors, and remember, the first step is just trying.